actually. You know, the hunting scene that we do need, Pug, is remember a couple of years ago when that male spotted harrier went over the cereal crop and the starlings, you know, were in the crop there?
And he flushed them out.
Oh.
Unreal, mate.
I mean, it was a little bit far away, but oh, it's still great to film that one.
It's great to see the way the harrier, with that leg, can just go.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
Throw it out so far to grab a bird.
Yeah, yeah.
And
well, it came in and it pretty much turned on the spot and
just
straight in, you know.
Just turned on it, you know. A sixpence, mate.
Yeah.
And in it went, yeah. You know.
Well, that's the shot I'd like.
Yep.
But half as close again.
Yeah.
You know, like just get a little bit closer. But yeah, those harrier scenes, you know, they were just beautiful. You know, just sitting in the wind.
And the parents bringing in the food for them,
yeah.
like with just, you know, the food pass and all those sort of things were just, you know, spot on. It's really good to.
Yeah, well, that was good, Pug, when those blacks came in there. So they're obviously still on the hunt.
Still on the hunt, yeah. Yep.
And I don't think the young ones had a feed this morning yet.
No, so with a bit of luck, mate, they might go out on a hunt and hope they get a kill in front of us.
Yeah, well, those sheep. Oh, the sheep are under the trees there.
Yeah.
That's the problem, when they go like that, you need them out in the field where the starlings and all that are out.
There's quite a few sheep right out the back there, over near the water trough there, so with a bit of luck, the starlings will be out hunting for insects and that sort of thing. And
what is a shame, you know, when you think about the blacks we had last year with the three young ones.
3 young ones, yeah. We're spoiled.
You know, it's quite different this year when they've only got the single chick. You know, the demand just isn't there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, much less activity.
Yeah.
And but, yeah, we were very, very spoilt last year with the 3 chicks. We've had a good run on this area, Pug. You know, this is definitely probably the best of all the places we visit. This would have to be the best.
Yeah, it's a beautiful prime little spot, nice little private road. And, and
that was great the other night when that hobby appeared.
No,
I couldn't believe, you know, that trying to follow it, and it was the same the last year with that hobby that was gone for those starlings.
And going into a
into a headwind.
Yeah, headwind.
I could not. Well, I really struggled to see it in the viewfinder, but even when I had it, trying to keep up with it.
Trying to keep up with.
Yeah.
And then when it does the turnover, when it misses the first time, and then does the big wheel to come over to go back down, you know, into the prey.
Yeah.
And no, it's hard. But the other night was just magnificent. The way we picked up the bird sitting there on the tree, and then we just you set up and watched it, and you said, well, it's about, you know, it's nodding, it's about to go, and
I was watching the replay of that the other night, you know, in normal speed, and then in slow motion. And in normal speed to watch it, it's just, you know, the cameras, you know, trying to keep up with it's just
so hard,
impossible, you know. But it wasn't too bad when I watched it in slow motion. It was quite good.
And to watch him try and flush that parrot out of that tree, and then we lost sight of him when he did flush it out, and then all of a sudden he's come out of the clump of trees right behind the parrot, and it was pretty exciting, mate, to watch it, you know. And then again, the parrot's got a lot of moves up his sleeve, hasn't he? Like, you know, I thought, you know, he's going to hammer this thing, but no. You know.
Well, he seemed to be flying alongside it, trying to get it away from the trees. But the parrot was gone for those trees.
Yeah, he was going for the trees.
To get to those trees.
And then the hobby had to drop low to try and get speed, to pick up speed to come up, to grab the parrot. But
no, that was good.
It looked magnificent, mate.
No, he's going in now. He's going in. Got him?
Yep.
All right. Oh, look at that. How good's that? Now it's out. Here he's into it.
Lost him.
Coming behind the trees. Here he comes. Up he comes. He's chasing down on the parrot. On the parrot. Got him? Oh, he went under it. He's got it down. He missed it. He got it.
Lost it.
Look at him. Still chasing. Still chasing towards the sun.
Little male.
Yeah, they're both there. Actually, the female's sitting in there too, amongst it. She hadn't gone out yet.
Oh, okay.
So they're both there. I reckon they're trying to sort of encourage the young one off the nest, because he's up flapping and everything, and he's ready to go. So it's just a matter of time to sort of coach him out.
Well, the last time the 3 young ones went onto that dead tree,
yeah.
didn't they?
Then they stayed there for a couple of days. We watched them for a couple of days, and then they moved on out onto the fences. And
it was interesting each time when we were filming them that at the end of the day they would come back to the nest.
Always come back to the nest at night. Yeah. But it was great just watching them all together, playing together, you know, on a fence post or on a fence line. And
there was a real close bond. And that was the same with the 2 spotted harrier chicks. You know, they just played together all day long, sort of thing. You know, they were sort of practicing, you know, having a go at a stick or something, you know, on the ground.
Or an insect, you know.
That was probably our best year, Pug.
It was our best year.
Harriers.
Yes, especially with the harrier and the Black Falcons. And,
like they were, you know, speaking with some, you know, some other people, they sort of talk about spotted harriers that they found where they came out the nest and then just flew off.
Yeah, just flew off.
And yet we had them for on that road. They would just play around that road for a couple of weeks. We were very lucky there.
And
I think we got a goshawk. Oh, there he is, hobby. See the hobby?
Got him.
Just going in?
Got him.
Above the trees?
He's on the hunt, mate.
Yeah, he's moving.
Got him.
Geez, I'd love to get that hobby making a successful kill. But if we can get a bearing on that Pug, if he doesn't make a kill here.
If he comes out into the open out here, on the starlings, we'll know him. But
But those harrier scenes, you know, they were just beautiful. You know, just sitting in the wind, and
you know, and the parents bringing in the food for them. Like it was just, you know, the food pass and all those sort of things were just, you know, spot on. It's really good to.
And what about that time when remember the blacks were on the dead tree, the 3 young ones, and one of the young ones flew over and attacked the female to give it the hurry up.
Give it a hurry up.
That was a good scene.
And it was a good scene when the female was on the hunt, and we picked up the glar that it was going to knock out. But the only thing is the sun was in the wrong spot, and we just couldn't pick it up.
But well, that one flew right in right in front of the sun. I followed it all the way.
Well, yeah.
That was the perfect hunting shot.
Yeah.
Oh, and what about that time, Pug, when we had positioned the car right below the Black Falcons?
Yeah.
And it just looked perfect with the sheep and the starling. Starling's just out in front of us.
Mm.
And I focused on that female because that had always made the kills any time we had watched them in the past. And yeah, geez, it was looking great. But unfortunately, I had to stick with one bird. And lo and behold, it was the male that had actually made the kill. That would have been absolutely perfect if that had worked hard. But anyway, maybe next time.